U.S. President Donald Trump's trade war continues. The White House says the ball is moving in the right direction. But the International Monetary Fund now says U.S. economic growth will come in at just 1.8% this year. That's down sharply from its previous forecast of 2.7%. White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
Monse, plenty to cover on the tariff front tonight. Stocks finishing very strong today on Wall Street, but the IMF raised the odds of a U.S. recession this year. Meanwhile, earlier today, the press secretary told reporters the Trump administration defends its tariff position.
We're doing very well in respect to a potential trade deal with China. As I mentioned, there have now been 18 proposals in more than 100 countries around the world who are wanting to make a deal with the United States of America.
Meanwhile, overseas, Vice President J.D. Vance on a 4-day tour of India delivers remarks at the Rajasthan International Center.
Now, I believe that our nations have much to offer one another, and that's why we come to you as partners looking to strengthen our relationship.
New Delhi looks to avoid American tariffs and strengthen ties with the Trump administration. Both nations make incremental progress on negotiations for a bilateral trade deal by fall. Vance said today he brings a simple message from the Trump administration.
Our administration seeks trade partners on the basis of fairness and of shared national interests.
Back in Washington, D.C., the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, says the U.S. and global economies will likely slow significantly in the wake of President Trump's tariffs, slashing its forecast for global economic growth.
The landscape has changed since our last World Economic Outlook update in January. We're entering a new era as the global economic system that has operated for the last 80 years is being reset.
The IMF says smaller economies have more resilience now than 5 years ago, before the pandemic, but issues remain.
It seems like that, this is going to be a challenging period, and uncertainty, commodity channels are both going to weigh on economies for emerging markets.
And back in the press briefing room, Leavitt also saying,
thanks to President Trump's America First economic approach, investments continue to pour into our country. Swiss pharmaceuticals company announced they will be investing $50 billion in the United States over the next 5 years, creating 12,000 new quality jobs.
Also tonight, U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says the tariff showdown with China is unsustainable, and he expects a de-escalation in the trade war between the world's two largest economies. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.